Be glad to fix it. So I started this just to sort of check it out. Let's restart it. New game. Story mode. Do you know that some people can smell ants? Wow, this is cool. I love the isometric view. It sounds bizarre, I know, but it's true. Not everyone has this trait. It's genetics, just like having blue eyes or not. But that's not the point. The point is, there's one group of people that can smell ants and one that can't. And the funniest thing about it all is that people of both groups are equally surprised when they first learn about the existence of the opposite group. Okay. I can dig it. Hold on a second. I think there we go. All right. Play SWAT quests? No, I will not touch SWAT quests. Not a chance. You mean the games that came after Police Quest 4? Because my God, no. Anyway, just as much as you're surprised that I could smell ants, I was surprised that you couldn't. Your ticket, please. Huh? Oh, right. One moment. Hey, Don, how you doing? I thought I had it somewhere here. Maybe try checking your pockets, ma'am. Okay, so basically it's a point and click. We've got our inventory. And I love this environment already. So let's check our inventory here. We got, we only have 5 spaces. Let's check our wallet. So interact is left click. I'm gonna examine it, I guess. Okay, so leather wallet with miniature horseshoe for good luck. I keep my money and documents there. Alright. Item rotation speed can be adjusted in advanced settings. Alright, cool. Ah. And so by rotating this, I found the wallet's button. So that's kind of cool. Let's open that up. So we have a train ticket. That's my train ticket. I knew I put it in here. The Sierra obtuseness of not following every tenet from the by the book SWAT doctrine, and you're dead. But you must know that. Yes. Yes, I've played SWAT and was very disappointed with it. Alright, so we got a train ticket. And we can look at it. Keep for inspection, need help? And call this blah blah blah. I don't know. I don't think it's anything we can actually read. Alright. So now we have it. Let's examine it. No. Okay, I thought it was just gonna I thought it was gonna say something. Let's use it. Everything seems to be in order. Thank you. Your transit station is coming up at the next stop. Remember to change trains, ma'am. Have a pleasant journey. Oh, this is sweet. Alright. So I guess this is where we look around. Wait, what's this? Compartment door. All right, let's examine it. A sliding door to the train compartment. Hey, Amy, over here. Who's this? Thomas? My brother, Thomas. Oh, okay. Hi, bro. There you are, sis. I was getting worried. You fell asleep or something? See, because the game's called Deep Sleep. Next up, a man with shady characters and applauded by red gemstones. Yeah, maybe, Poner. That might be right. I got a bit lost in thought, that's all. I do remember one thing about this game is that I think that lucid dreaming in the world of deep sleep is supposed to be very dangerous. And that's where you meet the game's main antagonists, which I think are called like shadow people. If you see the thumbnail, you'll see a shadow person sort of in the background. Anyway, I might have gotten lost in thought a bit. Oh sis, getting lost all the time, aren't you? We're almost at our transit station. Don't want to miss it. Come on. Alright, let's follow our bro. A passage leading to the next car of the train. So, what were you thinking about? You said something blah 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 last night. Oh, just random stuff. I can't remember what was going through my head exactly. That's a shame. Precious philosophical thoughts of my sister lost forever. Come on, let's go. Where are we going? Oh, okay. I know now, the train station. Whoa. Okay. Well then, I guess it's not a manor after all. Oh, it's got shadows. Nice. So it's called Sam N. Wells. Can we talk to our bro? We got is there a bag there? Alright. So, what now? We should find a timetable and check what time our next train departs. Actually, what's the time now? I forgot my watch. Well, isn't that just typical? That's why we can't do nice things. Or wait, mine doesn't seem to work. Weird. Doesn't matter. There should be a clock at the train station. While we're here, we can also grab a newspaper to have something to read on the train. Alright, sounds like a plan. Alright, so I guess dialogue tree. Yeah, probably missing some letters. About the time. Can't we estimate the time somehow? For example, when we were supposed to arrive here? I don't remember. I forgot my watch and yours apparently doesn't work. So, let's just check the time on the train station. That shouldn't be a problem. Our next train departure time. So which train do we have to catch now? That's the fun part. I don't know how it's going to be labeled on the timetable. They usually have the train's final destination there. Maybe we'll have to ask, but don't worry. It's not a big station. With only one platform, it shouldn't be difficult to figure out. Alright. Where do you want to buy the newspaper at this time of night? I thought you didn't know what time it was. Very funny. Chill out. There's a vending machine there at the platform. It's that big blue box. It requires coins. Do you have any change? Ah, no. Only banknotes. Harsh life of rich people. If we were rich, we wouldn't have to be traveled by train, Thomas. Anyway, without a coin, we are not getting that newspaper, and it's going to be tricky. Well, I sort of ad-libbed that, but that's the main point. Okay, let's get to it then. Use that... Okay, so I... Excuse me. Alright, I got it. We got a newspaper vending machine. Let's examine that. This vending machine dispensing newspapers for money, of course. I could get a newspaper from this vending machine if only I had a coin. So we gotta find a coin. Let's try going through this door. It appears to be a side entrance to the train station. It's locked from the other side. Okay. My brother Thomas has a terrible sense of humor and is somehow even more disorganized than I am. I guess it runs in the family. Well, it just so happens I'm disorganized too, so... I understand. I think this is probably, yeah, we've already said everything. Did you get your money's worth last time? Are you paying for promotion? I got my money's worth for what's it? The first episode of The Drifter. I certainly got a lot of views. A lot more than I usually get. Wow, the screen, dude. Hello? Anyone here? Yeah, so the promotion worked, but a lot of the people, a lot of people subscribed. I got like 140 more subscribers. Uh, but I think next time I try to promote my channel, I might do it through a different place that only requires you to pay if the engagements are more than 30 seconds long. Because there are a lot of like people who clicked but clicked away. Anyway, let's play. Whoa. There's got to be some sort of contest going on amongst the train station interior designers for them to create the most uncomfortable seat for the waiting passengers. This station must be in the strong lead. This seems like the clock. I love this. I love that. Are we in the 90s? Are those 90s monitors with the Windows logo banging around on the screen there? Because that's a really cool effect. And this music's nice too. It's really creepy. Oh wow. Take in that environment, everybody. That ambiance. A toolbox someone left behind. Okay. Do you want to pick up a screwdriver? Hell yeah, I do. Alright, let's check the screwdriver out. Let's examine it. A tool that really comes in handy with screws. Remember, righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. Oh, I didn't even know that was a thing. Okay, righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. Could also be used as a stabbing weapon if there's really nothing better around. And there's me spinning it around right now. And zooming in and out. Okay, cool. Who says you don't learn anything new every day, right? Righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. Alright, so now that we have that, maybe we can find a coin in the seats? No, I think you're just gonna sit on it. Alright. I guess this is in Space Quest 3 where you can find 7 free Buckazoids in the seats. Let's check out this clock. A big clock in the middle of the train station hall. Yeah, little flavor animation. Exactly. Isn't that kind of cool, Don? I love those computer monitors. It's so nice. And the shadows in the light. Just my luck. This clock is out of order. The main clock at a railway station. How likely is that? Ah well. Maybe they have more clocks around here. I doubt it. I bet this is the only clock. A restroom. Okay, let's examine the restroom. It's a door to the toilet. It's a door to the toilet. Well, let's go to the restroom. You can review your objectives in the game menu. Press escape. Alright. Let's do that. So our objectives are to... let's see. Poner said something. Fades to black. I dueled the shadow monster with my tool and prevailed. Yes. We will probably be dueling shadow monsters. So... we need to find out what time it is. We need to check when our next train arrives and get something to read for the journey. Yet we don't know where we're going. This kind of feels like, oh, look at that clock. Something's not right. The wall clock ticks loudly. The time is... This doesn't make any sense. It's going backwards and forward simultaneously. I know I shouldn't touch that, but I have to. I know I'm not going crazy. Alright. We got a clock. But it's moving forwards. There's something wrong with this clock. Oh, now it's moving backwards. Alright. Well, let's check it out. There we go. Well, if it's broken, and there's a... Maybe we can make use of the batteries? I don't know. Ooh, Duracell. Alright. Give me those. Alright. The wall clock is silent. The clock has calmed down without its batteries. Just some empty little toilet stalls. We'll see if this game pulls that animation saving stuff. Oh no. No, definitely not. There will be no animation saving with this game, I promise you. I promise you, Boner. This is quite a well-made game, as was the Drifter. The Drifter, even though it saved on some animation, let's be real, was an outstanding game. Some say that looking into your own eyes in a mirror lets you see a reflection of your very soul. In a toilet, a place that is actually very common for having reflections. Okay. Finally, someone smart looking to talk to. Oh, sass. We got some sass. Alright, so we got some batteries. Let's see if we can go here. I'd rather use the other one. Okay. Let's try the electrical box. A box connected to the timetable full of some switches. Alright. I could remove this cover if I had a tool for that. Well, we do. We do have a tool for that. Oh, look at that. We got a 2 out of 4. So, that's really cool. So, this really is kind of like a survival horror. It sort of limits our ability to hold things, and we have a screwdriver. We can only carry so much at once, I guess. Alright, so let's see what's going on here. Let's examine. A box connected to the timetable, full of some switches. Alright, let's figure this out. So this is a puzzle. I think it's random every single time. I did this puzzle once before and it was different. So, I guess the green zone's here. We need to get to the green zone. Which is 30. We're at 0. So basically, we need to just make 30. Wouldn't that just be 40 minus 10? This should do it. Okay, let's see what this says. Oh, and if you guys have any opinions on what's going on in the game, please leave it in the comment section. I'd be happy to read everything. I also reply to everything that I read because I really enjoy getting your comments. A timetable of arrivals and departures, in theory. Alright. Well, okay. That doesn't make much sense. HLEI. Okay. Well, maybe it'll make more. That didn't help much. Yeah. However, doesn't it look like a message? Or no? What the hell am I talking? Are you done playing with that thing, sis? You wanted to check the timetable, Thomas. It's not my fault everything here is broken. Okay, okay, you tried. The train will arrive sooner or later. We just have to wait. No, wait. I think this might be, well, it's odd, but I think it's not just random letters. If we could find a way to read it, nonsense. If you really want to read something, go get that newspaper I mentioned. All right. So, I guess this has some significance too. Can we like check on those computers? I'm intrigued. There's nobody inside. Hello? Nope, nobody there. All right. All right, all right. What about this train station main exit? It's locked. Yeah, that's a big lock. It should lead to the town. Main train station exit. All right. I don't think I'll bother talking with him because we already have. Let's try using the side exit. It's too dark to see anything. Amy, what are you doing? It clearly says staff only. Of course, it's too dark. They don't want you to go in there. I can't see any light switches either. Why do you have to go there? Come on, where's your sense of adventure? Or at least a flashlight. Okay. Yeah, I have a flashlight, but why would you even go in there? Wait, alright, give me your flashlight then. Alright, so, subtle reminder, if you guys have not already and are enjoying the stream, please do click that like button. It does let that algorithm know that I exist. And it is very, very helpful for me. Thank you in advance. Hey, Thomas. Okay, so... Oh, we got some new things. First off, about the time. Thomas, there's something really weird going on here. I found a clock in the restroom, but it was wrong. As in showing the wrong time? How can you know that since we don't know what time it is exactly? No, it was all wrong. Going forwards and backwards, showing nothing but nonsense. I don't know what was wrong with this place. Huh, that's weird. You know what? Don't worry about it. The train will be here sooner or later. We still might want to see that timetable to make sure it wasn't canceled or something, though. I fixed the timetable. Sort of. It's still showing random letters. Yeah, you told me that already. And I told you, stop meddling with it. If you really want to read something, go get that newspaper I mentioned. Okay, yeah, alright, the newspaper. Let's give me that flashlight. I need that flashlight you mentioned. You're not going to, by any chance, sneak into a staff-only room, right, sis? What? No. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Yes. But it's important. You're always looking for trouble, aren't you, sis? Thomas, there's something wrong with this place. I can feel it. Look around. There's no one here but us. The main door has a huge padlock on it. Everyone's just off. Everything is just off. Can't you feel it? We can't just stay here and wait. Maybe. My flashlight won't help you. Don't be like that, Thomas. Please. No, I'm serious. It won't help you. I must have left it turned on and it drained the batteries dead. Well, we have batteries. It doesn't work. Oh. Here. Take it anyway. Maybe you can find some new batteries for it. Thanks. Alright, we got a flashlight without batteries. Man, I'm loving this new music. Yeah, this place is very empty. And yes, all this stuff looks really well animated. I have to say, I forgot to scroll the chat down, so I didn't see you guys when you said that stuff. I love the animation in this game and the lighting effects and everything. It's so atmospheric. Alright, so we have a flashlight, right? So yes, so we let's take these batteries. Let's combine. Alright. It's a source of light, so essential in this dark place. Hint, you can turn it on and off outside the screen by using F. Okay. F for flashlight. So where do I... There it is. There it is. Alright. Boom. Yeah. Now we can go in that door. Hello? Is someone here? Okay, so I use the right mouse button to shine the flashlight around. You can also do it while moving. Aha, what's that? Even 1890s flashlight batteries last for hours. Huh, okay. Didn't know that. Didn't even know they had 1890s flashlight batteries. Again, you learn something new every day. What is that? Oh, that's a coin. We got a coin, people. Do you want to pick up a coin? Hell yeah, I do. Let's what? No. Let's examine it. Alright, golden coin. Can't read this currency name. Must be something local. Alright, let's see what's on the coin. So there's like a something here, like a castle maybe? I don't know. And a 1. What? Wait. I think there was a thing there that I could click. Yeah, right there. Oh, nice. I can flip it. Alright, well, enough flipping. Hey, red guy, how you doing? Okay, alright, yeah, no, basically you're pretty much at the start, so you haven't missed very much. Alright, so we have a coin. And we have a flashlight. Let's see where we need to go. So there's this door. Let's go here. I've unlocked it. Now we can get a... Wait, wasn't there a train here before? Did it move? Am I crazy? Or... Alright. I wonder if these batteries, like, drain slowly. Alright, so we got a coin. Let's use it. Alright, we got a newspaper. The latest issue of Sunrise Telegram. Rustling through the pages is somehow soothing, even though they are filled with descriptions of tragedies and atrocities. Alright, let's interact with it. Sunrise Telegram. This actually kind of looks familiar. It looks like, hey Kevin, how you doing? You suggest flipping the coin when you have to make a decision if you don't spend it? Actually, yeah, I got a an achievement for flipping the coin like 4 times. But unfortunately, I had to spend the coin to get the paper. It's good to see you, though, Kevin. Thanks for coming by. Okay. First off, this reminds me of the billboard. So I'm wondering if we can combine this, what we see here, with what we see in the billboard. Just my luck. I think I've got a faulty copy. The entire front page is missing, replaced by some random letters. Wait. Where did I see similar letters before? Well, I just mentioned it. Alright. I know how this is going to go. Thomas? Brother, where are you? Where did he go? Is he in here? Nope, not in here. You know what? Maybe he just went to the bathroom. I'm gonna go here. Yeah. This is definitely very similar to those, to that text. In Resident Evil Outbreak, you get a critical boost if you get heads 3 times in a row. Oh, brother, where art thou? Okay. Well, if I get heads 3 times in a row, hopefully I'll have something, some sort of bonus. That didn't help much. However, does it look like a message or... No, what the hell am I talking? But Thomas is missing and I don't know what else to do. Wait, didn't I see a similar set of letters anywhere? Why, yes, in a newspaper. Let's use that here. What if... Uh-oh. This isn't really sprite animation, is it? I think it's sprite animation. This is just isometric. Yeah, this is sprite animation, dude. That's creepy. So, I wonder what's up with him. Help me, sis. Is this even real? Like, is this a dream? Help me, sis. What the? Oh, yeah, yeah. Now the lock falls. This is definitely not real. Stephen Dawn says the characters are 3D models. Oh, interesting. That didn't even occur to me. Maybe like maybe they're sort of made in, I don't know. I'm no programmer. I'm not going to pretend to know anything about that stuff. I just play this stuff. Oh yeah, this is definitely a dream. Absolutely. All right. What now? What is this? Am I looking at my grave? We did this in the Drifter. A freshly dug grave with a coffin sitting above it. All right. Now I remember. The train. I took a train to get here. To the funeral. Okay, so we're going to a funeral. So are we in a deep sleep? Yes, Kevin. There you go. That's what you're thinking. You're thinking with your smart brain. I think that that's sort of the main theme of this game. And I think I said this before, but I think one of the big things about this game is lucid dreaming. I think that's a very big part of this game. And it's also one of the most dangerous parts is when you're lucid dreaming. That's when the main monsters can come out to harass you. Hey Daniel, how you doing? Now that you mentioned it, it makes me think of the Final Fantasy VII original 3D art style. Yeah, you know, in a sort of like a HD 2D kind of way, yeah. To the funeral of my brother Tom. Whoa, wait a minute. So Thomas is dead? Well, that's kind of a neat effect. So it was a dream. I need coffee and some fresh air. All right, what we got? Electrode cap. What were you like recording our dreams? Yeah. So this is like so sleeping and dreaming are like a sort of like a big thing in this universe, I guess. And in this world, I guess we can monitor our dreams. An electrode cap plugged into the computer, in theory, should let me navigate through the dreams. In practice, let's just say it won't. I hope it won't end up frying my brain. Okay, but we're in a world with apparatus that allows us to transfer to like deal with dreams, and yet we're still in a world with very big chunky monitors, which I kind of like. It's sort of an anachronistic touch. A 133 megahertz processor and 32 megabytes of RAM, at least. That's what it says on the sticker. Okay, let's interact with it. I don't want to fiddle with it now. All right. A bookshelf full of dream-related literature. There you go. Dreams are huge. For something not very well researched, people wrote a lot of books about sleep and dreaming. I don't feel like doing this right now. Maybe tomorrow. All right. My dream journal. Oh, I bet that's important. A framed photo. Let's get the framed photo first. It's a photo of Thomas and me. One of the last ones we had together, if not the last one. Oh, look at this. A photo of my brother and me taken at one of our family reunions. I wish I had spent more time with Thomas. All right. Oh, what's May 1994? Just barely over 2 years ago. I wonder if things could have been different. Should I write this down? May 1994. Okay, so that explains the monitor. If we're in the 90s right now, but no, that photo was in the 90s, so I'm not sure how much time has passed. I'm just gonna write that down with my pen. May 1994. Just in case it's important. Oh, just barely over 2 years ago. What am I talking about? So it's 1996. All right. So, I'm gonna save the dream journal for last. We can't use the computer. Let's go in here. What's here? An open envelope. A letter I got back home. Shortly before coming here, I already knew about Thomas, but still, the audacity of that guy was striking. Then again, I did need a place to stay in the city. What guy? What did he ask? Landlord's letter. Well, let's read it. 90s is the new nostalgic era for atmospheric adventure games. Well, yeah. I think it's always been that way, Boner. I don't know, maybe the late 80s as well. But if you're in the 90s and or the late 80s, I mean, you're in golden territory. Landlord's letter. Okay. Miss Amelia, I'm very sorry to hear the tragic news about Thomas. It is beyond words. Please accept my deepest condolences. I suspect you'll be visiting for the funeral in the upcoming days. Didn't this happen 2 years? No, this didn't happen. This is recent. So that we're here for the funeral. It's happening now or near now. In the upcoming days, and since you're from outside the city, I thought you might need a place to stay. Your brother was a wonderful tenant and never got any complaints from neighbors. In fact, he was never late with rent. In fact, he always paid in advance. As such, the apartment is still available for you for the whole month. Oh, that's nice. Using up the deposit, I can even prolong this period a bit further. Either way, you should have enough time to sort out all the things you need that need to be sorted out while having a place to stay. I will admit, this offer comes with the request that you remove your brother's belongings and by the end of your visit, leave the apartment ready for the next tenant. Okay. Of course, if staying at your late brother's place would be too painful, I can also recommend a relatively cheap hotel. Otherwise, please find the attached key. I don't know, I like these digs. Oh, I think we're going to stay here. Sincerely, Matt Fallpike. Alright, Matt Fallpike. The landlord's not a pleasant type, but at least there are some details in his letter that could help me puzzle things together. Like that my brother was never late with rent, so he wasn't in financial straits. While I look for Thomas at night... Oh, cool, I'm going to be looking for Thomas at night. So is this sort of like a day-night cycle thing? By day, I try to gather any info that I could to help me understand what happened to him. I decided to stockpile all the documents here, so I expect this collection to grow with time. Okay, so we're going to... In this game, the hub center... Oh, as a setting for modern games. Yes. Yes, that is true. So this is going to be the hub center for all of the stuff that happens in the game. We're probably going to hang out in our apartment as sort of like a break area. And this particular spot is for all the documents. Makes sense. All right. Well, I mean, let's leave. TV. It's a quite modern TV set with a flat kinescope screen. I can't imagine them getting any better than this. My brother must have paid a fortune to get this. Yeah, what did he do to get a fortune? I wonder what his job was. All right, let's check it out. I don't feel like doing this right now. Maybe tomorrow. Okay. A braided curtain door. Passage leading to the kitchen and bathroom. That's a nice touch. Oh, look at this. I like how you can like sort of see outside everything. It's very cool. All right, so we got a grandfather clock here. We can see what time it is. An old grandfather clock, tall and heavy with its pendulum hanging still and quiet for many years, so it doesn't work. All right, let's check this bike. My brother's bicycle. The front wheel could use some more air pressure and the gears don't always switch, but apart from that, it works quite well. I don't feel like doing this right now, maybe tomorrow. Okay, gotcha. Tomorrow. What's this, a phone? Oh, cool, we got a phone. A phone with an integrated answering machine with 60-minute cassette. It's ready to store messages from any missed callers. Just like in the last game we played, the Drifter. An amazing game. And I have a feeling this game is going to be amazing in its own right. Answering machine. You have no new messages. I miss those machines. Alright, let's check this out. What's in the bathroom? Anything? Nothing? Yeah, nothing. What's in the kitchen here? This is a nice place. Coffee pot. Used to brew delicious coffee. One important reason for setting adventure games is, in the past, is that we don't need to account for cell phones with internet connections. Yes, exactly. It's the same thing for movies as well. Because it'd be too easy to get yourself out of trouble. You're 100% correct, Don. You should brew delicious coffee. I've already had a coffee. That's enough for now. All right. I've already emptied it to prevent any food from spoiling. If it still contains my medicine, though. There are some sticky notes to the door. What medicine? I wonder. Oh, well. Some sticky notes on the door. One of them says, buy milk. I guess Thomas never bought that milk. Nah, there's no food in there. Just some of my medicine. I don't need it today. Okay. Oh, I'm carrying a mug. Nice. Can I drink? Is it in my inventory? Let's check. No, I can't even access my inventory. Alright. I guess we're just gonna walk around with the cup then. Oh, they're pulling this on us. They're doing the cinematic introduction. I love it. Hell yeah. Wait, I didn't check my dream journal. No, I wanted to check my dream journal. Don't go out there. I can't control you. Oh, this is sweet. Wow, that's pretty. Wherever you are, brother, I will find you. Not sure where or how, but I will. Wow, this is cool. Look at this. The traffic lights and the cars. And how bright the sun looks, and the sparkling of the water and the birds. Wow. That's a stunning screen. I hope you guys don't mind that I dork out at some of this stuff. I really love pixels. Way back into the apartment. Okay. Right, now back to regular life. It's been a while since the funeral, but I still need to take care of some formal matters at the notary. It's scary how many things we leave behind unfinished. But at least I'll have something to do during the day. Tonight I'll try reaching him again. Oh, okay. So we were trying to reach our brother. Dork out all you like. I'm doing the same. I'm glad that I'm not the only one, Steven. Yeah, it's really nice. So, okay, so here's what I'm getting from this setting right now. And I like how they show and don't tell. Like, they're giving us the benefit of the doubt that we're smart enough to figure this out. So I'm guessing Amy moved into this apartment and is basically trying to reach her brother, who I'm guessing is stuck in some sort of sleep shadow realm type situation. And she's using that sleep helmet to transport herself every night to that area to find out what's going on. So this game it has multiple endings, so I really hope that we get a good ending. It's one of my nervous things about games with multiple endings. So I don't know, we'll see. Anyway, let's continue. Oh, so tired. At least I won't have problems falling asleep. The apartment seems so still and quiet without him. But it looks like I have a message. But first, I'm checking my dream journal. And look at that, the lamp is even illuminating it. Oh, nice music. Alright, let's check this out. The first advice I've read about lucid dreaming is to have a dream journal, a place to note down all the dreams I've had. Supposedly it trains memory and prevents details from slipping away. Yeah, so like I said, lucid dreaming is supposed to be, I guess in this world, a powerful method to like reach out into some other dimension or something. But at the same time, I know that through the lore that Scriptwelder has made in both of his series, that lucid dreaming is also a place that's governed by an antagonist type person called the Shadow People, and they are quite creepy. In the Don't Escape game we played on this channel, we saw them in a dream, and they were very scary. Anyway, let's check it out. Let's interact. All right. A dream journal is a notebook used to record memories after each night. While it helps you achieve lucid dreaming, it also serves as a refresher to quickly recall recent events. Okay. I can't believe I'm actually doing it. A dream journal, and how is it supposed to work? From what Thomas wrote in his own journal, it trains the memory, helps with remembering, key step towards lucid dreaming. What am I even trying to achieve? Because he thought he saw some monsters in a nightmare, and it changed his life forever. Newsflash, brother, people see monsters in their dreams. Why was it so unusual for you? I was so angry when he was obsessing over it. Too angry, and look at me now. Speaking of lucid dreaming, have I played lucid dreaming yet? No, I have not, but it is on the list. You haven't dreamed of me yet, Poner? Come on. But I'm like the perfect, I'm the perfect person. I have Detroit Become Human in my Steam library, which I'm planning to play later this year. I hear a storyline that's based on decisions. It's a wonderful game. Yeah, I played Detroit Become Human a long time ago on PlayStation 4. Definitely recommend it. I know that the people behind it, I think Quantic Dream was behind Detroit Become Human. And, you know, they did a lot of other stuff like Heavy Rain and a lot of really great ideas, but they wouldn't stick the landing. But I think that that Detroit Become Human was probably the first time they really stuck that landing. You've dreamed of a couple of small-time streamers already? Yeah, hopefully I'm next. Let me know if I am, Poner. Anyway, I guess I had some sort of success tonight. At least I dreamed about Thomas. We were traveling together, and then he vanished, and I found myself at his funeral. I remembered he was dead, and I gained lucidity. Okay, so lucidity, again, is very important. I could feel it. Then the whole dream collapsed, and I woke up. If anything he wrote was true, next time I might get closer to finding something. Okay. Cool. Yeah, definitely, Kevin. Play Detroit Becomes Human. You will love it. And the great thing about that game is choices actually do matter, if I remember right. Like you will get a noticeable difference in between playthroughs, unlike like certain Telltale games that give off the illusion of choice when really they kind of railroad you. You know what? I want to see what it looks like outside at night. Oh man, that's my favorite screen so far. Oh wow, look at that. Sunrise Telegram. Oh, that's the news building. Remember that newspaper? It was Sunrise Telegram. And look at that. Oh my gosh. I'm dorking out. We got the moon and we got the water. Wow. Alright. Before I dork out too much. Alright, we've got a computer. I want to make sure I do this right. Let's double check our... okay, we don't have any more documents. We'll start from the back and then go towards the front. So, oh yeah, that's right. We had a message. Alright, let's check the message. You have one new message. What? Hi, it's Tom. Oh, this is probably just his answering machine message. Hi, it's Thomas. Something terrible has happened. Or not. Who knows? Either way, can't come pick up right now. Leave a message after the beep. I should really change that. Hello? Amy, right? It's me, Alex. I think you should change that leave a message thingy. It's a bit haunting since, you know. Anyway, I'm calling to say the boss said yes to your extended leave. He understands the situation and so on. But I didn't tell him why you are staying there. As much as I'm concerned, he thinks you need some time to cope. Which, to be honest, you do. Because, let's face it, why are you staying there exactly? To study your brother's dream journals and such? I really don't understand. Listen, I'm trying to be accepting and tolerant, but I'm not sure. Who is this Alex guy? Is he like our boyfriend or something? Because I'm not sure he really needs to accept or tolerate anything. But we'll see. But I'm not sure. Doesn't matter. We all cope with loss in our own ways. I hope you're okay. Take care. I'll try calling again tomorrow. Yeah, maybe he's the boyfriend. You have no new messages. Alright. I like how they don't, like, hold your hand and tell you things. They just sort of let you wonder who that was. Can I go outside my apartment? An entrance to the apartment or an exit from my current point of view? A bit too late for this now. I should get ready for sleep. Okay. If I'm getting ready for sleep, I probably shouldn't have coffee. Alright, well, then let's go. I don't want to fill it with it right now, okay. Well, then let's use the electrode cap, but first, save early, save often. You know how these things go. Go to sleep. Oh, can I even save? Nope. Alright. Let's, whoa. This device helps me navigate through dreams. Electrode cap. Alright, so let's check this out. Interact. A train station in the middle of nowhere, lost among tangled memories. The hotel. I won't pretend to understand how it works, but I think I can access this dream. A strange place where Thomas might have checked in at. Oh, do I get to pick what dream? Yeah, I wonder what sort of medication she's taking too. Like maybe sleep medication? I'm not sure. Wow, so is this like am I able to like choose? I think this one has a light on it, so this one might be more appropriate. I think maybe I've already done this, so that's why the light's off. Yeah. All right. Let's interact here. I love this. I love it. It's like a different world every time you wake up. It's kind of like Inception in a way. All right. So we got a vase, small green vase. There's something in this vase. A golden key. Do you want to pick up a golden key? Yes. Regain the golden key. All right. A framed picture. It's so blurry I can't make out anything of it. All right. But it's still there. I mean, sort of makes me think there's something up with it. All right. Whoa! I gotta get used to that. The game is great so far. I'm really glad that you're enjoying it, Red. Random encounter chance taking during transition. Yes, maybe. It might show where new actions are available. That is true. I think you're referring to like the map. You encounter mutant patrol. Okay, sure. Yeah. The VOD will be up at all times, Stephen. So if you ever want to look up the VOD again, be my guest, and I hope you enjoy it. Have a good night there. There's a new Netflix animated series about a haunted hotel. It's a comedy. Doesn't sound like a comedy, but what's it called? A wooden cabinet with a storage compartment on top. It's locked. Okay. Well, we have a key. It's a key for the door. There's nothing special about this door. It's locked. So we either open the door or we open that compartment. Before we do that, I want to examine everything that we use. A golden key, surely, but it opens something, but what? This doesn't look like a door key. This looks like a drawer key. Let's do this. All right, golden key has been lost. Oh, what's this? A blue cube with golden symbols sits in the cabinet's compartment. By the way, I'm really glad that you're enjoying this, Red, because I'm loving it too. I absolutely love the premise of this game, the environment. The art is amazing. I mean, the view outside your balcony is amazing. It's great. I love it. And we've only just started. A cube with buttons. Do you want to pick up a cube with buttons? Yes. Remember to examine the items in your inventory. You can reveal things unseen at first glance. Okay. Let's give it a look. All right. What we got here? A blue metal cube with 5 buttons, one on each side. Each button has a symbol. On the 6th side, there's a plaque covered with weird symbols. All right. There it is. All right. So is that like the order that I have to hit things in? So what is it, like square, bug, drop, I? Yeah, there's a square, there's a drop. Is that an I? No, that's not an eye. Square. I'm pretty sure. Wait. Okay. So that last one looks like an eye, but I don't see. That didn't work. I guess the symbols on the buttons must mean something. It's called Haunted Hotel, about a family running a haunted hotel. It's a show of paradise that makes fun of tropes in horror movies and Rick and Morty style. Oh, okay. Parody, not parody. Yeah, I got you. That sounds cool. All right, let's. That doesn't work. Ah, that clicked. All right, the seed pushed in. I might be onto something. All right. So first we got. I think we need to just press it in order to open it. I bet there's something inside. So first one is a circle. I'll write that down. So this is the sort of game where having a pen definitely helps. Circle, square? No. Okay, circle. All right. We'll look at this. What's this? Circle, drop. All right. Find a drop. Where's the drop? Is this the drop? Yes. All right. Circle. I'm going to write that down. Drop. All right. So next would be a bug. No. Maybe I'm thinking about this too obtusely. I don't think that's even. Perhaps I'm looking at these shapes and putting them together differently. Maybe that bug-looking thing is actually two different shapes. One of them being a triangle, one of them just being sort of like a shield-shaped. Yeah, this. Yes. Okay, I think I've got it. I got this. Hey, Fridge, how you doing? Good to see ya. Oh, trust me, Fridge. You picked a good game to come by and see. This game is it's a mixture of point and click and survival horror, and so far I've really been pleased with this. All right, so the next one I need to press is a square. There we go. All right, we did it. Cube with buttons. The mysterious symbols have been replaced with letters that I can read. Well, let's read it. This is your brother's dream. Okay. This is a dream. I guess she sort of like has her memory erased after she like enters the dream, which makes sense. That happens when you dream. You know, your ego kind of, you lose your sense of ego. You kind of sort of remember who you are without knowing what like happened during your actual day. Yes, I remember now. I'm dreaming. I'm looking for Thomas. Okay, so now we're lucid dreaming. Whoa, what's going on here? All right. Oof. Well, I liked the room before. This one's a little scarier. A bureau cabinet. There's nothing else here. Okay. Let's check this this bed now. There's a skeleton in this bed. Skeleton in a bed. That doesn't bode well, huh? This is probably a bit crazy, but I got a really bad feeling about this place. I should find something to protect myself with. Maybe arm myself with this bone. Ha, get it? Arm my... Oh my god. Yes. Yes, it took me a while because the joke was so bad, but yes, I got it. Arm yourself, because it's an arm bone. Yeah, when dreams seem the only vacation from reality one has left, I remember my bad years in my fiction writing. Are you a writer, Fridge? That's kind of cool. That's exactly what you would have said if you were here. Oh, you would be so proud, Thomas, of my puns. Of my bad puns. Do you want to pick up a human bone? Durability? Oh, there's durability in this game. Okay. Yes. Yuck. It's so mushy and slimy. Well, it's not going to be a great weapon if it's mushy. A human bone. Alright, let's check out this human bone. A view. Oh, cool. I love views. First, let's examine this, though. Human bone. That we armed ourselves with. Doesn't seem like there's anything special about it. A human arm bone. Hard, yet disgustingly spongy and slightly slimy. Show combat stats. Okay. Human bone. Damage 1. Alright. We have yet to even, like, do any combat. Babe bandage, aka wrap it to avoid splintering. You have quite a baton. Yes. We should, like, wrap it with cloth or something. Oh, I'm sorry to hear your sales failed. But if you're a hobby author, you know, it's good to have a passion. What can I say, Fridge? I admire that. Alright, so we have an arm bone. I think I'm going to leave Mr. Skeleton alone for now. Let's check out this view. A vast chain of weird-looking peaks stretching as far as the eye can see. Whoa, are these mountains? Oh, yeah, you can kind of look at them. Okay. Wow, that's cool. So, how does the save feature work? Do I need to equip this? I guess not. Let's go. Oh boy. Yep, the noteworthy part, Crazy Pumpkin really came up with a game after the high stakes of the Drifter. Yeah, it's hard to follow a game like the Drifter. Let me be very adamant about that. The Drifter, it's hard to come up with a game that you can follow that, because the Drifter was just about perfect in my opinion. It's hard to nitpick about a game like that. I mean, oh. What's going on? I like the music cues. But this game though, I know it was going to be special because Scriptwelder, the dev who made this game, Scriptwelder, just has this unique view and builds upon his lore, and it's just such an effective story. I love the way Scriptwelder makes his games. They're great. I'm a huge fan. The passage leads out of the hallway. Okay. What we got here? We got a note. A handwritten note sits on the counter. The writing is elegant and full of flourishes. All right. Is her name Amelia? Lobby note. Greetings, Amelia. I'm sure this note will reach you somehow. I hope the inner awakening went well and you managed to anchor yourself within the dream. My apologies for not making it easier, but you've had to solve it yourself to gain a stronger grasp of this reality. The hardest part is not allowing the dream to collapse upon becoming aware of where you are. So the dream becomes aware of where you are. The dream is sort of like an entity in itself. Enduring that moment of clarity is the first step towards maintaining lucidity. So dream lucidity is what sort of like an ideal state, I guess. As you can probably suspect, I have taken it upon myself to help you a bit with the awakening, and having your permission, I would be honored to guide you further. I know who you are looking for. However, before I can help you, I will have to ask for a small favor. That is Resident Evil in an older graphic when I describe the feel of the game intro here. Yes. Yeah, that is exactly what I like about this game, Fridge, is that there's like a point and click element to it, but it's also that survival, old school survival horror element that is so classic. It's amazing. And it works so well as an adventure game because there's so much adventure game DNA. And I've said this before, there's a lot of adventure game DNA in survival horror games. So, yeah, look at the chest in the side profile. Okay, I will do that. As you can probably suspect, I have taken upon... Okay, I've read this. I know who you're looking for. However, before I can help you, I will have to ask for a small favor. Myself. Come to the basement so we can talk. Sincerely, a friend. P.S. Ring, ring. Ring, ring. You mean this? Oh, what? Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Okay. A wet floor warning sign. A bucket. Ring, ring. A Santa Hotel bell using some staff. Not sure if I want to summon anyone here. I don't. But, anyone here? No one shows up. Maybe I should stop. Who am I trying to summon anyway? I feel watched. This actually happened. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. They had something like this in an earlier Deep Sleep game, and you're supposed to keep ringing it for an achievement. So that's what I'm doing. And we got another achievement. The stubborn guest returns. Ring the lobby bell 20 times. There we go. Alright, look at that just the side profile. Some more games, and we have posture as a detective club and paranormal experts. If you've played a DS game, 3D graphics are very similar in quality. Yes, that's very true. To be honest, the old way still included thinking. Resident Evil is often merely fighting monsters to me. Yeah, there is that. I mean, I'm not saying that that it is 100% one-to-one an accurate comparison. I definitely like this type of mix. Caution, wet floor. You know, like there's more brain, there's more like cerebral story stuff happening with this game than there would be in a Resident Evil game. And that's 100% fine by me. This bucket's half full of water or half empty, depending on your way of looking at things. Do you want to pick up a bucket of water? Hell yeah. We got a bucket of water. We got double doors leading somewhere. Can't see anything through the wall. Small windows with frosted glass. All right. Okay, phone. Don't make the bell explode. Oh, this is freaky. This is freaky. I'm not even doing anything scary yet, but it's freaking me out. Oh, we got a flashlight. Great. We need one. Let's take it. Not just any flashlight. It's my flashlight. It used to belong to Thomas. What the hell? What is it doing here? Sorry, I added. What the hell is it doing here? I ad-libbed that. Yes, I do want to pick up a flashlight. Alright, we got a phone here. A big old-fashioned phone hangs on the apartment on the basement wall. Hello? Kindest greetings, Amelia. Who are you? How do you know my name? I'm a friend, as I stated in the letter upstairs. And while you do not know me, one could say that, to a certain degree, I've made an acquaintance with your brother. You knew Thomas? Yes. I also know that you're looking for him here. Okay. Can you help me find Thomas? So that you'd help me. Can I actually find him? Does this mean he's still alive? No, he's not alive. At least not in the literal sense. You've been at his funeral in the Awoken World, remember? Ah, the Awoken World. I watched Resident Evil streams that were a blast, yet I found more fun with Crazy Pumpkin. Oh, that's so sweet, Fridge. I really appreciate that. I enjoy having you here. Okay, so our brother's dead, but for some reason we're still looking for him. We traced where the call was coming from. It's inside the house. Yeah, I should have thought about that. Classic horror trope. All right. Nevertheless, I can help you find him if this is what you desire. I'm not sure if I follow. If he is dead, how can he be here? You knew from the very start that he was dead, yet you still began your search. Maybe you do not always remember that he died when you are here. Yet you always search for him. Yes, but that doesn't actually answer my question. It does. It will become apparent with time. Where are we? Within a dream. So this is basically kind of Inception-y. Yes, I know that. It's my dream. But I don't recognize this place. Yet based upon a mistaken belief, Amelia, that this dream is yours. It isn't? You have searched for your brother far and wide. It should not be particularly surprising that you have found yourself in this dream. Okay. It's Thomas's dream. Is he here? No, he has long since departed. This dream is what he left behind. Who are you exactly? I've already told you. A friend. Sorry, friend, but that's not detailed enough. Not to mention where I come from, that term is earned, not claimed. Oh, she's not looking very happy. Fair enough. Perhaps with time I will earn that title then. Meanwhile, I can only ask of you to trust me. I'm standing in a dark basement in a dream, talking on a phone with a disembodied voice that claims to know my dead brother. Yeah, even a phone can lure us into a dark basement as if ever anything bad happened down there, right? Yeah, exactly. Basements aren't known for anything bad happening. He's in the walls. Or would it be in this channel? He's Jim. Ah, Jim Walls. Yeah. Good pun there, Poner. Good pun. Jim Walls. Was that a question? Because that is precisely the situation you find yourself in. What do you need from me? You don't mention that you need something. Correct. I'm guessing you want something in return for helping me? No, I simply require your assistance here before I'm able to truly help you. Not sure if that made things better or worse. I've been imprisoned here and I need to regain my freedom if you wish for me to help you. Are we unleashing a demon or something? Yeah, okay, that definitely makes it sound worse. Yeah, it does. If you're imprisoned here, there's a reason. Jim Mold, deadly infector by profession. Behind the gate on the right, there's a short corridor leading to a room with pipes. Traverse that room, and at the very back, there will be another passage. Go there if you wish to help me. Wait, so behind the gate, this is a corridor of the room with pipes. So basically, at the back of the room with pipes, there's another passage. Go there if you want to help. I never agreed to helping you. Like I already said, I don't exactly trust a random voice on a phone. I know, but for now, you are the only hope I have. How do I open this gate? This gate here? It looks closed shut to me. I'm sure you'll manage to overcome this obstacle. Perhaps you can use something to pry it open? Maybe I could use this bone I found. This bone you found. There was a skeleton. Excuse me. I thought its arm might come in hand, so you just decided to take a random human bone with you? Don't judge me, okay? I thought it might be useful, as a weapon, for example. I'm not judging you, Amelia. You're just very similar to your brother. I learned something from Police Quest 4. The consultant on that story was Daryl Gates, who has gone down as the man who caused the ill. Yeah. No, that is true, Poner. Yeah, I knew that. He's pretty infamous. You're not just very similar to your brother. I am? Indeed. Time will tell if that is a good thing or a bad thing. I'm afraid this is about as much time as we have. We cannot continue this conversation for now. They're beginning to sense something. They? Who are they? I'll make an attempt to contact you again when it is safe. Sweet! Yo, this game is awesome. Alright, so we have a door we haven't gone through upstairs. We have a gate. The metal bars look solid, but the gate itself looks damaged, partially bent. If only I had some pry open with. And a metal door at the end of the cell's corridor. There's a faint smell of ash and coal coming from behind it. Let's try that first. It's locked from the other side. Alright, well that makes it simpler. It's locked. Alright. Well, then let's use human bone. Hell yeah! Oh, I see. So, this bone has 4 uses. And I used 1 durability by using the bone. Gotcha. A gate made of metal rods leading to the room with pipes. Okay. What is this? First aid cabinet. Small cabinet with medical supplies. Whoa! Oh, my life! Oh, that burns. That steam is hot as hell. I know it's just a dream, but the pain feels so real. Trauma will wake me up if I'm not careful. Hopefully there won't be more burning surprises. Great. Okay, Amy, you can do it. Just be careful. Also, I should treat that burn somehow. Don't let your integrity fall to 0. Okay, you want to pick up a bottle of medicine? Sips 4 out of 4. Yes. Let's see a proper game over. Break the bone on the crowbar job and get attacked by the person you freed. Yeah. I don't even know. Okay, Poner, I would do that if I had a save file. Right now, I don't have a save file, so I don't want to set myself back very much farther since this is a Let's Play. Until I'm a little more comfortable with how this game respawns you, I'm going to continue on, but I'm sure I'll die sometime, in which case I'll figure that out. Alright. Alright. We need to go there. No. Oh boy. Oh boy, that was close. Alright, great. There's more first aid, that's good. And another metal gate. Oh boy. I'm getting stressed. Surely the game lets you continue. Well, yeah, I just don't know, like, if the game's gonna make me replay a lot before I get back to where I got before. That was sort of where I was going with that. I know it will let me continue. Crazy Pumpkin, your habit of not saving before taking risks is bold, yet may backfire. Believe me, Fridge, I'm not bold. I'm trying to save all I can, but look, the only way I can save is to quit. It's the only way. I cannot save. There's no way for me to protect myself. I just have to keep on going. Get through the room with the pipes, find Thomas. Okay, so those are my objectives. So I just have to play it as well as I can. Wait, did these shut off? Yeah, I guess they did. Okay. I already have this item of 446. Picking up another will add 0, wasting 4. What? No. Alright, so I guess I'll just, let's examine this first. Universal remedy. A small bottle of medicine. It's called Universal Remedy and supposedly can treat all sorts of injuries. Somehow I've never heard of it before. Show combat stats. Heal 4. Wait, so it heals 4 points? Or there are 4 charges? Use the bottle of medicine with me. Oh, wait a minute. I have to click consume. Save and quit and then restart the game each time? I'm not sure that's productive. I mean, if that would work, I would do it. Rusted Wild Fences. Now we're in Silent Hill territory. Yes. This is very, very Silent Hill-esque. In fact, this game moved from Resident Evil to Silent Hill very fast. Our Crazy Pumpkin sessions were a lot of good and fun surprises. Yes, they are. It's one of the reasons why I do this. I certainly don't do it for the money, that's for sure. Oh, okay. So it does heal 4 hit points, or up to 4 hit points. Gotcha. Alright. So I can't pick up this without wasting things. So let's try going through here. A furnace control mechanism. Let's check things. Furnace control mechanism, a furnace hatch. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is actually, if I remember right, this room looks a lot like a room that was in one of the prequel games that I didn't play online. Yeah, like every single like this was definitely part of one of the games. Uh-oh. What's the... What? Ah! What? Sometimes a fight can't be a... Whoa! Oh, hardcore mode, stably, quit, thrilling, crazy pumpkin, yeah. Root for me. I'm gonna need some help here. Sometimes the fight can't be avoided. No rush, you have some turns before the monster attacks. Select a weapon from your inventory, easy to strike. Okay. Use item. Bone. Use item. Bone. What was that? What the hell was that? Okay, Amy, relax. It's just a bad dream, a nightmare. Everything's possible, but nothing was real, I think. If I can find a way to turn off that furnace, the pipes in the previous room should stop releasing steam. Alright. Open furnace hatch. Massive fire burns inside the furnace. I can feel the heat from afar. But you know what? We have a bucket. Will that be enough water to do anything? I don't know. There's a real inferno raging in there, and I only have 1 bucket of water. Might not be enough. Some actions have consequences later on, and not all ideas are good ideas. Do you want to try putting out the big fire in the furnace with a bucket of water? No. I like that. I like that it has me, that I have to pick. Kick, punch, it's all in the mind. If you want to test me, I'm sure you'll find. Yes. Heal and fetch a fresh bottle before going forward. Well, I'm essentially pretty healed, and I've got a lot of sips left. Who knows if I might need that later. All right. We got a furnace control mechanism. Metal box connected to the furnace. It has a horizontal slit on the upper side, a slot of some sort. Looks like it's missing a lever. Well, I think we could probably give it a lever. This looks like it's a mechanism of some sort. There it is. It's missing a part. The barely visible label says main shut-off switch. If only I had something that could be used as a lever. Like that human bone. Unfortunately, it broke into pieces and can't be used. Ring, ring. Hold on a second. Yeah, I know, ring, ring. Let me use... Are you kidding me? That's a good idea. That would work. Alright. I guess we go back to the phone then. I unlocked it. Unlocked what? Wait, what did she unlock? Hello? Amelia? Yes, I lost a screwdriver. I think like after every dream you lose all of your items or something. So how's everybody liking the game so far? Isn't this an awesome game? Like there is nothing like this. I guarantee you will not find another game like this ever. I'm glad you all are safe. If any of you are persuaded to leave a comment and talk about the favorite moments that you've had so far, that would be interesting. I'm told that helps the algorithm too. So unfortunately, even though it sounds lame, I kind of have to throw these comments in there to encourage interaction. Amelia, it's good to hear you again. I'm glad you were safe. Safe? I just had to run through a burning steam and fight a weird monster from a furnace. But you managed to overcome those obstacles, and for the time being, you are safe. We have the opportunity to talk more now. Okay, great. Can you help me find Thomas? No, he is not alive, at least in a literal sense. You've been, I heard this from you. Okay, no, so we've already asked this. Still can't get to you. Still trying to access the room behind the pipes. Excellent. I know you can make it. And you're in there? No, sadly. But you will find the path leading to me. More riddles? Can't you just tell me what's in there? I do not know. I cannot see it from here. Amelia, I know I said we might have some more time now. However, it can still run out. No matter how big the hourglass is, the grains of sand are still numbered. Please hurry. All right. Let's see here. Is this? Alright, so if it's black, then I've already asked. I'm stuck. Hot steam is blocking my way, and the only way to turn off is a furnace that requires a lever. Yeah. Oh, I loved it when insert moment here. You know what? Even commenting that, Poner, would probably help my chances of getting more exposure. So, if you want to be wry and cut and paste that, like, that would even that would help. Because I'm a small YouTuber, man. I'm stuck. Hot steam is blocking my way and blah, blah, blah. I already read this. Okay. I have nothing like that. The bone broke when I was fighting the monster. Do not fret, Amelia. Remember, this is a dream. And while it is not yours, you are still the dreamer, the traveler. You can give me as many titles as you want, but none of them can be used as the lever. You would be surprised at how you can influence the dream, even if it is not yours. You need to calm down and realize the power that is in your hands, because you're lucid dreaming and you can think of things, right? Is that the point? You possess a certain focus. You can use it to restore what you once had, to remember what was lost. Like that broken bone? It is a bit of a gruesome example, but it could serve as a learning case. Close your eyes, remember the item you wish to bring back, and use your focus. I must finish this conversation. I have already risked too much. They are going to notice. They? Hello? Probably the shadow people. Oh, I loved it when Crazy Pumpkin Poner won Ford and Bet, and I first met and only got better and better. That's a wonderful, wonderful comment, Fridge. That's what I'm talking about. See, that's the sort of fan interaction that I love over here at Crazy Pumpkin Gaming. Hello? Use imagination to conjure known items. This is my focus. F. Okay, well, my focus is 1 and 1. Okay. Well, let's give it a try. Alright, let's focus this. Oh, I can actually imagine a bottle of medicine too. But I don't have 3 focus. I only got 1 focus. Small bottle of medicine is, yeah. Let's get that human bone. We gained a human bone. Well, we gained the use of a human bone. Alright. Let's see. Yep, we certainly did. A human bone has been lost. A human bone stuck in the furnace control mechanism. Now, here we go. Maybe if I use the water now, I can get something done. I've already used it. The liver is stuck for good. Oh, god dang it. Alright, what's this? The inside of the furnace is filled with hot glowing embers. There's something shiny among the hot coals. There's a key inside, but it's still very hot. Picking it up might be painful. No. Because we got water. Use item. Boom. Bucket of water has been lost. The inside, it's still warm, not burning hot. There's something shiny among the coals. Okay, great. You want to pick up a modern key? Yes. We got a key! Cue them bones! Alright, where am I? So I can go here or there. Where am I? Okay, so that's one place I can go. This is the metal door behind the pipes. Alright, that's one place. What about this? What's this? Alright, I get it now. I get it. And the only place we haven't been is that water-soaked door upstairs. Let's go in here. Yeah. So if I were to get another medicine bottle, I can only carry like 5 things. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I can go back upstairs, fill that bucket with water, because there's water on the floor. Let's try that out first. We can add our 5 favorite channels to our own YouTube channel. I may kick someone for Crazy Pumpkin, but I have no place left for Proner right now. Well, I'm not an active content maker. Yep. I would appreciate that, Fridge. That would be very nice of you. We could be YouTube partners. I can represent your channel too. Alright, wet floor warning sign. What is this? Alright. Bucket. Examine. A bucket with a rickety handle. I'm guessing. Oh! I should listen to the sign. Match items. Wait. Use item. Okay, I just got all wet. I wonder if that has any purpose. It's definitely a cool little detail. Alright. Let's go to where we need to go. Okay, and this is... Well, let's try it here. Oh, what now? It's locked? Well, we have a key. I unlocked it. Whoa, yeah, this is very Silent Hill vibes. If we go to customize channel, we can go home tab, add 5 channels. My narrator is there working to add Crazy Pumpkin now. Oh, thank you, Fridge. That's really nice of you. I appreciate that. We got an elevator door. We got a sturdy door. We got a television set. And I'm sure that's not threatening at all. I'm sure that's not going to bug out and scare the heck out of me. It only shows some white noise. Alright. Let's see what we got here. okay, I see what's going on. No. Okay. There we go. Kevin, you're jinxing it. I hate the ring ghost. Samara, she scares the heck out of me. That's the first thing I think of when I think of white noise TV sets. Is Samara from The Ring. I have an interesting story about that I'll save for later. Like I had to come back from college my sophomore year. My roommates wanted to watch The Ring with me, and then afterwards it was time for us all to drive back home. But it was nighttime, so after watching The Ring, I had to drive back home from Pennsylvania to Bethesda, Maryland. And let's just say I was scared to death, thinking Samara was right behind me in the back of my car. It was really scary. I'm a total wuss when it comes to horror. Anyway, room 387. Yeah, I mean, I think, personally, I think the American version is the freakier version. It has more psychological horror, in my opinion. But they're both great versions. 387 room. All right. Hey, cool. Thanks, Fridge. I'll be sure to do that for you too. In fact, let me write that down. Okay, hype bridge. All right, I'll be sure to do that too, Fridge. Thank you for doing that for me. That's it. That's where I have to go. I think. All right. Whoa. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. Let me, while this is freezing the game, while that dialogue is conveniently freezing everything, let me explain what this is. No, friendliness does not grow your channel. Focus gaming partners to grow. If you insist, Fridge. But I do, I do appreciate your generosity. I saw the first movie in the movie theater and lived in the studio apartment, and I was scared of my television. Said, yep, I totally get that. So anyway, this thing right here that I'm circling with my mouse is the main antagonist of this game. They're called, oh god, what are they called? They're like Night Watcher people or something. But they were in the Don't Survive games. 4 Days to Survive, which is Scriptwelder's other games. They appear when you're in a lucid dream, and they come at you very slowly, but if they touch you, you're dead. And they're very creepy, and I know exactly what that is without having to ask, because I recognize it from playing other games. What the hell is that? Stay away. Alright, let's friggin'... Ah! Oh my god, it's fast! Got caught by the shadow people. I didn't think it was gonna be that fast. Am I supposed to lose? Holy shit! Ding dong, ding dong. Okay. Oh my god. Isn't it weird there was a Ring video game released on the Dreamcast in the West before fame blew up with the American version of the film? I didn't even know that. The Heartless. Cool, the Ringu was a surprise back then. Game on, it could be fun as well. Yeah. I agree. Ding dong, okay. What do you want? Who's ringing the bell? What is it? Hello? May I help you? Can I talk to the guy that lives here? I'm gonna be calm. Unfortunately, he is gone. Moved? You his girlfriend? His sister. And no, not moved. He died. Huh. Had no idea. My condolences. So you live here now? For a while. I need to sort out some of the things my brother left behind. I see. Gotta ask though, as a concerned neighbor, are you okay, miss? What do you mean? Listen, I don't want to sound like I'm complaining, but not to a girl that just lost her brother. But I just heard loud noises coming from here in the middle of the night. Yeah, game Go Poltergeist on Crazy Pumpkins Amelia. Yeah. So yeah, grab your ring, Terror's Realm on the Sega Dreamcast. And although it's a clunky Resident Evil clone, one could say, yeah. I would imagine it would be. Okay, so basically we made a lot of noise. Noises? Yep, screams mainly, and the disturbing kind. Was this close to calling the cops, to be honest? I might have had a bad dream. Miss, if that was a bad dream, I don't want to know how you scream in real danger. It sounded like, pardon my expression, a piglet getting skinned alive. Whoa. I don't want to ask how you know about that. Why do you know how? Anyway, I'm sorry for disturbing your sleep. This won't happen again. Do take care of yourself, miss. For your own and for your neighbor's sake. Huh. What exactly happened last night? That shadow creature. I felt it stripping away my memories, my whole being before I was pulled away. Was I saved by that electrode cap? Oh, did it save me? Oh, wow. Okay. Which reminds me, I should probably check on that computer. Something tells me it took a hit for me there. And I need to decide what to do with my day. I want to go back there to look for Thomas as fast as possible. But I need to spend the daytime somehow. I think this is probably how, like, you decide what ending you're going to get and, like, how you're going to play the game. So that's sort of the gameplay loop. You have your day area, your daytime where you spend it, and it's sort of got a Persona flavor to it. That's actually really cool. You have no new messages. Yes, okay. All right, so I guess we check our computer. System overloaded. Error has occurred. The system was overloaded by / unknown entity. Partial loss of the user's memory might have occurred. Skill set list corrupted. Skill set list corrupted. Collect. Oh, so okay. On the map, those lights that were in those places that I thought were just that just meant that things were that you were just clicking on a new place. So these are echoes. So I need to collect echoes to get whatever a skill set means. Avoid coming in contact with unknown entity. Well, yeah, I'll try to avoid that thing. I tried pretty hard. There was really no not coming in contact with that thing. It is a homicidal nightmare disguised against a cozy dream. Yes, exactly. Wait, you've played Persona games? Yeah, Poner. I played the entire series. Not on here. But no, I'm very, very familiar with Atlas. I'm very familiar with the Persona series. I've played other games by Atlas, you know, like games like Catherine was a really good game. But yeah, I'm big into Persona. I heard Shin Megami Tensei was pretty good, but I haven't played those. I've just played Persona. Remember, my two favorite genres of game are either adventure game or good RPGs. I hate bad RPGs, but good RPGs I adore. And my favorite RPG is like things like Final Fantasy VI. And I love the HD 2D look that Squaresoft has going on for some of the remakes. Sidereal Plexus. You know what? I think Sidereal Plexus might have been a company in the other game as well. Complete your objectives during a dream to collect echoes. Spend echoes to level up skills and research items. Use the I button to show or hide locked elements. What? The I button. Swap between skills and items with R. Researching previously discovered items allows you to summon them in your dreams. I'm a little confused. Did I play OG Megami Tensei games? No. I've heard of Shin Megami Tensei. I hear that's sort of in the same universe, kind of, as Persona. But no, I have not played those. What? Okay. How? I've got 90 echoes? Alright, so this is basically like an RPG now. Like I can invest in stats. Focus. Determines how much influence on the dream world you get. Okay, so Whoa. Desperate punch. Precise hit. Reach. Stunning strike. Wow. Look at that. Okay. R. Wait, can I really make this, or has this bottle of medicine? F. Alright. So, cost 500. Okay, yeah, no thank you. Cost 10, human bone. It is nice to have access to a human bone every now and then. So, I'm going to I might get that. Hiding unavailable elements. Elements? What are elements? This is a whole new part of this game I didn't even know existed. Big pockets? What are big pockets? Cost 10 for big pockets. In a dream, your inventory size is only limited by your concentration. So I can carry up to 10 items instead of 5. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, I'll spend on that. I'll spend on that and focus and and then a bone. Yeah. Well, yeah, it's called Shin Megami Tensei. I think Shin means, I did learn Japanese in high school and college. I'm a little rusty though, but I think Shin in this case means sort of like new. I could be wrong. In fact, I probably am wrong. Alright, so that dream world is seriously dangerous. I need to be prepared. I should try unlocking all the things I can. Having more of that focus wouldn't hurt if I could imagine items in thin air with it. Also, being able to carry more stuff would be helpful. Should start with those. If I understand this right, when I research an item here, I'll be able to summon it in a dream, even if I haven't seen it there yet. I could use that stupid bone as a last resort weapon at least. Alright, so that's a hint. Alright, I got you. So you're telling me I need to... There we go. I've leveled up my focus. Wait, I want big pockets. Okay, yeah, big pockets. Yeah, baby. Okay. No, nothing. How about I want a human bone, baby? Yeah, human bone. I can make bones. Is that, yeah, I figured it meant new, but I'm not sure if there's like another, if there might be another meaning that is being used in that case, in that context. I've got 60 echoes left, but nowhere to spend it. Showing skills to upgrade. Yeah, everything's now so expensive. Desperate Punch requires level requirements not met. Yeah. Alright, so basically if I get the if I am right about this, this means that I can level up if I want to. That's actually really kind of neat because it has this flavor of being a point and click. It's got the horror element, the Silent Hill horror kind of cosmic horror thing going on. And now we've got this kind of level up type RPG system. And all the while there's this beautiful pixel world. The environment, the settings, the music. I'm really a fan of what Scriptwelder is doing here. And I cannot wait to get into this game. There, that should do it for now. If I understand this correctly, this thing should help me in the world of dreams. Perhaps with time I can make it work even better. Anyway, time to find something to do for today. Okay, now that part I don't know. Like, what do I do for today? I don't know. I now bestow you the title of head boner. Okay, yeah, because now I can make bones, so I am a boner, I guess. My closest was Amy the Bone Smacker. Neat. Player can choose how to improve Amy. Yeah, exactly. It's sort of like a level up system. But I think now that I know how differently I can choose to act during my day, I'll probably end up stopping here because it's already been like 2 hours and a half, and Sumo's on for the rest, for a while. So I'll probably watch that. But like I told you guys this game was gonna be neat, and wasn't it neat? It was neat. If you can, please do like if you haven't already, and subscribe, even though I know all of you guys are probably subscribed by now who are watching, because you all are visitors. I'm basically talking to the lurkers when I say that. And yeah, because I do this every week, live stream every Sunday, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, or thereabouts. And we have a Discord. It's in the description. And if you feel like paying me a little bit of money or a tip or like a Ko-fi, I've got a Ko-fi account. But by no means is that a pressured thing. I just started it. Don't really expect much from it. But I figured, what the heck. Yeah, thank you. Thanks for coming, Kevin. I hope you enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. I really love this game, and I'm glad that I could follow up the Drifter with a game that feels just as epic. At least for now, it feels just as epic. I don't know, I have not played this game, so like I said in the title, it's a blind playthrough, so I can't speak for its quality aside from the hour I spent with it before we started playing. But I always love Scriptwelder games. Always have, always will. They've always been good. They've never been bad. And I have absolute faith that this is going to be an amazing adventure. And I cannot wait to play stream number 2 of this game with you guys. So, yeah. In any case, I guess I will save and quit here because I can't save any other friggin' way. So, once again, thank you all for coming so much. Do join the Discord. That way I get to talk with you guys. I reply to every single message. Or comment. If you want to comment on the videos themselves, I respond to those, and I give hearts and responses. And in that case, with that, I will see you all later. Thank you all for coming, and have a nice rest of your week. And meet me, same bad time, same bad channel, Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern for session number 2 of Deep Sleep. What's the full name of this game? Deep Sleep, the great game by Scriptwelder. It's gonna be awesome. All right, see y'all later, guys. Are you sure you want to click the main menu? Your current game will be saved. Yes. Wow, unbelievable. Okay, Labyrinth of the Forsaken. Yeah, that's a hard one to remember. All right. See y'all later, fellas. Thank you so much for coming.